Who's next?
Taste my blood! I'd expect no less. Rest in peace.
Who's next?
Push onward!
Realize your limits. Abide by the contract.
Hold the line.
Feel the cold embrace.
That is bad.
Abide by the contract. This is Providence.
This is bad. back
saw a
down.
close one.
Do not resist.
Hey, go away.
Realize your limits. Beyond mortals. Realize this power is beyond mortals. Will abide by the contract. Destruction is salvation.
Excuse me. How did it come to this? My arm!
Beyond mortals. Will abide by the contract. Do not resist.
Take this! Take this! Get lost!
I will abide by the
Take this!
destruction is salvation. Abide by
formation!
That power grows stronger.
Did it just run away? Victory is mine!
Yay! We did it, Fifi! Nice work, Princess. It definitely doesn't like your song.
It seems our guns were effective too. This changes how we engage in combat going forward.
Yeah, the princess restrains it with the singing. We attack. Next time, we'll bring it down.
Captain!
That song, that Galder, is a calamity. It must be destroyed.
That is just one part of history. That is just one part of history. Then allow me to continue.
Hamlet. Come on. Wake up, Hamlet. It's morning already. Wake up, sleepyhead. He's coming too!
Captain, you're okay!
Hamlet! Just what do you think you're doing? You should be resting.
I'm fine. Sorry for worrying you. That should have gone better.
Everyone wants to know why the Valkyria called your name. However, they're too afraid to ask. Or so they say.
What do you think?
It has something to do with Miss Maria, yes?
How?
She was a teacher at your orphanage, was she not?
Did Godot tell you this?
Godot reported nothing of this matter to me. He did, however, continue his investigation in private. Not only did he discover what happened at Mulda, but he also learned who was there, who died, and who survived. His research was nothing if not meticulous. Thus, I've concluded that any connection between you and the Valkyria must involve the Emperor's abduction of Maria. What, pray tell, is so funny?
Even dead, Godot still finds ways to pry into my life.
I beg your pardon?
You've read the records. Godot sought us all out. He didn't judge us, just asked that our fight be for the country.
All of you?
Yes.
I knew nothing of this.
He said he wasn't gonna tell you. Thought you'd try to stop us.
If so, then why did he leave those records behind? Miranda found them almost immediately. Had he not considered that possibility?
Maybe that was his plan all along. All he wanted was for us to fight for this country. He never once tried to stop us. But maybe he was leaving that decision to you. Doesn't matter what you think. We're not stopping.
All this time, have you been thinking only of vengeance? By the time we met at the Institute, had you already...
Yes.
This is overwhelming. 'Twould be so simple to condemn you, and yet your vendetta is resulting in Jetlin's liberation. Neither as the princess nor as a soldier can I begin to comprehend the consequences of your actions. I am utterly at a loss. It must have been so painful, though. cannot even imagine the weight you must have carried this decade past, to live thinking only of death. Nevertheless, there is something I still wish to know. Why did the Emperor attack the orphanage?
Doesn't matter why he did it. He burned our home to the ground, killed our friends, and took away the closest thing we had to a mother. Even if we learn the reason why, none of that changes.
That is true. The squad will know nothing of this. I shall keep it to myself, and instruct Miranda to do the same.
Why are you doing this?
Because I have no idea what to make of it all, and I cannot speak lightly of that which I do not understand. However, allow me to make one request.
Huh?
Please don't shoulder this burden alone. We are Vandergand. We will do our utmost to end the Valkyria. Together.
Good evening.
Well, if it isn't Margaretha.
What's the matter? Is Leonid not with you?
So, you haven't heard.
Lieutenant Colonel Smirnov is dead.
Huh?
Killed in action at the Battle of Kovaltis.
He volunteered for the Vanguard out of the blue. Said he wanted to be on the front line.
Why?
Where were you? Leonid said he suddenly couldn't contact you. He was looking for you everywhere.
Seemed to hit him real hard. No matter where he looked, not a single soul knew where to find you.
That's just not possible.
He was always gushing about planning a trip. Even after you disappeared, he was making all sorts of plans to surprise you for the day you'd come back. But really, where have you been all this time?
He threw himself into combat to forget you. You
Enough.
might as well have killed him
Leonid
yourself.
was the one who couldn't get over her. How many times have you told him that it's all just a job to a harlot like her? It really has been a while since you've come by. Why not have a drink with us?
Thanks for the offer, but I'll pass. I only came to show my face.
Come now, you can tell us the truth. You just got a better client than Leonid, didn't you?
Something like that. Now, if you'll excuse me. What were his final moments like?
What's it to you? Plan on shedding some tears?
I heard it was admirable, that he fought with valor.
I see.
This is a true story.
Why do you smile? Do you not detest me? I stole everything from you. The souls of my past vessels all brimmed with malice toward me. They lament, they grieve, they reject me. In the end, they despair and disappear without a trace. But you are different. Within my being, you have created this shell and continue to live. Why? Why do you not harbor any despair?
Because I have learned of your crime. Because I have come in contact with your soul, if only a little. I forgive.
Sing for me once more. Does the Princess of Jutland vex you so? She is the first human whose power rivals your own, no? I suppose it is only natural she captures your attention.
What folly. I have no interest in mortals. However, it is true we must be rid of that Galder. For mere mortals, the power of mana, Ragnite,
is a power beyond their ability. Mark, your gold, my Ragnite, our mana. Do not forget that they all belong to me. I control the power, and I shall never let it overwhelm me. Remember, you only need to follow my command. Our command.
I shall comply, mortal. I shall sing whenever you wish it. There is nothing more for me.
Standing here again, are we, Maxime?
What is it?
You're not even Ruzi. Why does this monument capture your attention so much?
How long has this been here?
Ever since His Majesty's reign.
I see.
If you want to ask anything else, I will answer.
The names carved in this monument are all people who have lost their lives for His Majesty.
Indeed. He is giving praise to their deaths.
The people also see death as an honor.
That is true.
Is death an honor?
I did not expect to hear that.
In the previous battle, the Valkyria attacked friend and foe alike. His Majesty approved of that.
Of course. It is a necessary sacrifice.
What is the life of a citizen? Of a soldier? What is their worth? His Majesty's strength is something dazzling to me. The sight of the people following His Majesty showed me the might of the Ruzi Empire. Still, ever since the Valkyria stormed through, although my mind understands it was necessary, my heart cannot.
You are the one I cannot understand. Why do you think in that manner? You doubt yourself.
Doubt, it may be. That is why I ask those who have passed on. Were their deaths truly an honor?
I loathe to admit it, but you are one of the Empire's proud Grand Generals, worthy of His Majesty's trust. At the very least, do not display your true character.
Your Majesty, Brenland respectfully wishes to express its deep regret over the death of Admiral Gustav Mecklenburg.
Frank likewise sends its sympathies.
Hubstria prays that his soul be at peace.
Preutzen similarly offers its condolences.
You have our gratitude for these kind words. Gustav was our faithful servant long before we ever ascended to the throne. Our regret is nigh unfathomable. However, we cannot abandon the Imperial crown for a funeral shroud. Many of Ruz's most valiant soldiers, Grand Generals Balthus and Gustav included, have lost their lives to the Jutes. Thus shall we use this humiliation as incitement to take offensive against these bloodthirsty Jutish invaders.
Invaders?
Correct. This talk of liberation is a flagrant fallacy. Europa can no longer afford to be blinded by propaganda. The Ruzi Empire hereby declares, in no uncertain terms, Jutland's liberation is naught but a lawless invasion.
Once again, Claudius defined Jutland's actions as an invasion.
The Ruzi people supported the Emperor's words. For them, Jutland was a despised enemy. Claudius was the one who transformed Rus into a mighty country that rivaled the world powers. To the citizenry, I imagine he was the symbol of an immense ruse, of the nation itself.
Not one person doubted his words at the time. The outcry to never forget Jutland's invasion grew stronger.
The attack on the capital of their old kingdom infuriated the Ruzi citizens. I believe Claudius used that intense rage as a backdrop to increase the momentum of the anti-Jutland sentiment. It was around this time, wasn't it, when Rus declared their counterattack. It even engulfed Europa on a grand scale.
Be that as it may, the superpowers distanced themselves from this situation due to the traitors pulling the strings. Each domestically adopted a wait-and-see policy, emphasizing the Rus versus Jutland perspective. Lindegard, who is perceptive to such trends, made sure Ruse's invasion phrasing was known throughout the country.
Currently, Jutland is being alienated from the world powers. We perceived Ruse as the enemy, and to that end have been liberating the countries under the Empire's dominion. However, the whole of Europa now looks at us with scorn, viewing us only as invaders. This is most unfortunate for the kingdom. As such, I would once more like to implore to your majesty to end this war. Please, sire, appoint me to negotiate with the Rusi Empire.
I object to Councilman Lindegard's proposal, your majesty.
You again?
There's no need to sway to public opinion. Looking at the situation short-sightedly will change nothing. I'd appreciate if you view the situation as a whole.
But this war has already claimed the lives of our youth, whose bright futures are cut short. What do you call that?
Precisely what I would call a short-sighted view. How will we politicians make use of this victory, which our soldiers won with their blood, for Jutland's future? That is what is important. If we withdraw here, it will affect the people's morale and result in a significant decrease of the country's power. This war was started in the first place because the Empire placed an economic blockade on Jutland. If we look at this in the long term, there's no other choice but to win this war in our present situation.
He's moving the goalposts. He shifted the king's focus to Jutland's future instead of looking at its present state.
So this is how they operate.
Welcome. Have a good one.
Yo.
Welcome. Come again.
What's up?
Welcome. Come back soon.
Yo, what do you want? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? How about this? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? Pretty good, yeah? This. Pretty good, yeah? How about this? Pretty good, yeah? 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 How about this? Pretty good, yeah? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? How about this? Pretty good, yeah? How about this? How about this? See ya. What do you want? See ya. Well done.
Is there something you need? Headquarters sent us a request. We let the enemy take our territory.